Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Today is going to be another guide video. It's been a while since I've had a guide video, but today we're going to be going over one of the most important things in this game, and that is feint stacking. I still haven't decided what to call the title. I don't know if it's going to be like the best way to do damage in Wizard101, something along those lines, how to feint stack in Wizard101. I don't know exactly. Oh, that's a lot of reagents. Basically, I want to make a video, a guide on how to feint stack, because that is one of the most important things in this game. So if you're watching this video and you don't know what feint stacking is, basically it's when you use multiple types of feints so that the feints stack as, you know, you'd expect. So what that means is that the first feint you put up, it does plus 70, the second feint does plus 80, the next one does another plus 70, and those will stack, and it's the most effective way to do damage by far. Now, I would like to warn you that some bosses have cheats against feints, so it doesn't work on all bosses, but 90% of bosses in this game, feint stacking works and is effective. So, first things first, how to get the normal feint. Getting the normal feint is really easy. All you need to do is go to Dworgen and be level 26. I'm not going to go all the way to Dworgen because I don't really feel like it, but you want to be 26. You train up to feint, and every school should do this. Literally every school. You can see I have you know, I have it on my death. I have it on every school, and it's really important to have that in your boss deck because it's the most damaging thing you can put on an enemy, a bonus, and it's really important that you should do that. So definitely everyone should get feint. That's step one. Second thing is how to feint stack. Now, the two main ways that early levels can do this, and this is really this is early level, is either find a pet maybe that has a feint card on it. I don't know specifically of any. Let me look up Wizard101 pets with feint. I think actually the Deer Knight pet might have it. Okay, Avenging Fossil gives it, the Deer Knight pet gives it, Skeletal Rogue gives it, a few do, which is really important to, you know, make use of that, because those feints are really good as well. Because right, it's a plus 70 from the base feint and then a plus 70 from that feint as well, right? And every different feint can stack as long as they have a different value and they're a different thing. So for example, the pet feint is a plus 70 plus 30 that wouldn't be able to stack with any other item card plus 70s plus 30s. So for example, if you had an amulet that gave you a plus 70 plus 30, it wouldn't be able to stack with that. So keep that in mind. But the next best way to do it wasn't my, oh, that's not where I want to go. Where am I going? I would go to treasure cards and buy treasure card feints. They actually could, as you can see, they're not in the bazaar right now. They can actually be kind of rare because people do tend to buy treasure card feints, but a good way to get them is evil magma peas drop them. So if you have a lot of evil magma peas, definitely going to be getting a lot of treasure card feints. I don't know if I have any on this wizard, but most that are dropped are the plus 70 plus 20 kind, which are pretty good. And you definitely want one of those. Now, that's really early game, and that's probably where you're not going to be feint stacking. Now I'm going to go to level like 56 above, where you're going to want to feint stack. So level 56 would be about Winter Tusk. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and go to the level 58 of themes. They might actually not have, oh, they do have one right here. The Amulet of Agony, you can see here, gives a plus 75 plus 20 card. There you go. That's a plus 75 feint that you're definitely going to want to keep with you. The one that I knew of was the Jewel of the Feint, but it doesn't look like they actually have one in the bazaar right now. Oh wait, they do right here, level 50. So at level 50, you can actually get this plus 75 plus 20, which is really good. That'll be a plus 75 on top of your base plus 70 as well. So that is when you can first viably start feint stacking, and those two feints alone will up your damage on your cards so much. So you definitely want to get those. But next is going to be the way to actually triple stack feints, and that is once you get to Azteca. You're going to want to get to Azteca and get to level 86, and from 86 you'll get a quest from Pakal Red Mask about something about the sun. Basically, it's restoring the sun obelisk over here in the 3 points, and that sun obelisk will give you 2 very, very important cards, useful all the time, and that is Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap. Now, Potent Trap is what you're going to be wanting to use on the Feint. It's going to make the Feint into a plus 80, plus 40. So that plus 80 is going to be incredibly useful because you're going to be using the plus 80, the plus 70, and the plus 75. And those 3 stacked is incredibly, incredibly useful for your wizards. Let me see, where's the... This is the moon one. This is the star one. Okay, so the sun one must be over there. I'm just stupid and went all the way around. There we go, the star one. You can see I don't have it, but you guys will because, you know, I've obviously already trained it. So there's that. Now, really, the next one is going to be the last one on our list that you want to stack. But keep in mind, as I've said in the past, it depends on what card it is. So a plus 75 item card Feint on like an amulet can be stacked with a plus 75 treasure card Feint, right? But it's important to note, 2 plus 75 item cards cannot stack with each other, and 2 plus 75 feints cannot stack with each other. So keep that in mind. You cannot stack feints infinitely, but you can stack feints significantly, at least 5 times, which is incredibly useful. But now we're coming to one of the most useful feints in this game, which is Mass Feint. Now, Mass Feint, you can see here, does a plus 75 on all, but a plus 75 to yourself. It's incredibly useful against multi-boss fights or fights that, you know, just generally where you don't know if you'll kill the minions, because that'll guarantee you kill the minions. And the way to get this is to come up here, go to the Horde and Lore Packs section, and scroll down to the Professor's Horde Pack. It drops very frequently. The gear in the Professor's Horde Pack is extremely frequent drops, and you definitely want to nab the Dworgen's Havoc Hood at just about any level. I think it gives Mass Feint. So I would personally recommend waiting until at least level 60 to get it, but you can see here I have it. Basically, what I do is whenever there's a fight that I feel like I would need it in, so for example, Morganth, I'll just equip it. There you go. You can see I now have Mass Feint in my decks, and it's incredibly useful. But it's also important to note, keep this in mind, this plus 75 cannot stack with the amulet plus 75. So if you are running the plus 75 amulet, do not use this and use Mass Feint. It's pointless. It will not work, but I do, again, if you have a item card plus 70, that plus 70 will work. If you have a treasure card plus 75, that will work as well. Just not another item card like the Jewel of the Feint will not work with a plus 75 Mass Feint. So that's that. Really, today, that teaches you all you need to know about Feint stacking. Realistically, you're only going to want to stack about 3 at a time. That's what I've found to be the happy number where you kill just about anything in your path. So, again, I would recommend Jewel of the Feint at level 50, and then getting Potent Feint and regular Feint, and that'll do plus 80, plus 75, plus 70 for a whopping like 220% or something. I didn't calculate that out, but that will kill just about anything in your path. So that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, if you found this useful, please drop a like at the sub button. I know that this is a useful video for a lot of newer players that don't know about Feint stacking, what it is, what it do, and it's really important that you you know, that you learn how to do this and do it at a later level, because it makes worlds like Chrysalis so much easier to do. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed, drop a like at the sub button. Drop a channel membership if you would like. If you want to give me some money to help my college fund, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day. Thank you all for watching.